Is there truly a place on Earth where you can walk among the remains of Atlantis while the sun paints the sea in pure gold? The answer lies hidden among the blue domes of an island that has defied volcanoes and centuries, preserving secrets that only a few truly know.
As your gaze loses itself in the immensity of the Aegean, it's impossible not to feel the call of a story that spans millennia. Santorini is not simply a Greek island. It's the surviving fragment of one of the most spectacular catastrophes in human history, a lost world that materializes before your eyes like a mirage made real. The crescent shape that characterizes the island today is the result of a volcanic explosion so powerful it can be compared to the 1815 Mount Tambora eruption. This catastrophe, which occurred about 3,600 years ago, not only redesigned the geography of the Aegean, but also inspired one of humanity's most fascinating legends, the myth of Atlantis.
Oia is the natural theater of the world's most beautiful sunsets. Our journey begins in Oia, the northern village that has conquered millions of hearts through its azure domes that seem to touch the sky. This is not by chance. Oia's geographical position at the northwestern tip of the island offers a unique perspective on the Caldera that transforms every evening into an unrepeatable spectacle of colors. The houses, carved into volcanic rock, tell a story of adaptation and human ingenuity. Built directly into the cliffs, these dwellings offer natural protection from the strong Aegean winds, while their thick walls keep temperatures cool during the scorching summer months. The famous Oia Castle, reachable through a few minutes' walk, will gift you that postcard view that has made Santorini famous worldwide. The Caldera, walking in an active volcano's crater. Descending along the paths connecting Oia to Fira, you'll find yourself literally walking on the edge of one of the Mediterranean's most impressive geological phenomena. Santorini's Caldera, with its 12-kilometer diameter and depths reaching 400 meters below sea level, represents an open window to nature's primordial force. From the panoramic path connecting the two main centers, you can observe the small islands of Nea and Nea Kameni emerging from the caldera's center, as witnesses to the volcanic activity still present. These rocky formations continue to grow imperceptibly, fed by underwater thermal springs reaching temperatures up to 220 degrees Celsius. Akrotiri, the Aegean's Pompeii, revealing Atlantis' secrets. The archaeological site of Akrotiri represents perhaps Santorini's most extraordinary discovery, an entire Minoan city perfectly preserved under meters of volcanic ash for over 3 millennia. Walking among the paved streets and multi-story buildings, it's impossible not to perceive the echo of an advanced civilization that prospered when much of Europe still lived in the Bronze Age. The frescoes found at Akrotiri show scenes of daily life, religious processions, and seascapes of surprising beauty, testifying to the artistic level reached by this lost civilization. The precision with which details like drainage systems and construction techniques have been preserved demonstrates how sophisticated this society was, further fueling theories connecting it to the Atlantis myth. Red Beach, where nature paints with impossible colors. Santorini's Red Beach is a spectacle that defies all imagination.
where solidified lava cliffs have created over millennia a natural amphitheater of impossible colors. The volcanic rocks, rich in oxidized iron, offer shades ranging from carmine red to the most intense burgundy, creating a breathtaking contrast with the crystalline blue of the Aegean. This unique geological formation results from specific volcanic processes that characterize the island's evolution. Santorini's particular climatic conditions, with constant winds and relatively low humidity, have preserved these intense colors that elsewhere in the world tend to fade quickly under the action of the elements.
Fira, the capital suspended between sky and sea. Fira, the island's vibrant capital, presents itself as a privileged balcony overlooking the Caldera, where every alley tells stories of sailors, merchants, and travelers. The peculiar Cycladic architecture, with its essential lines and candid colors, is not just an aesthetic choice, but represents an intelligent response to the island's climatic conditions. The lime-whitened houses reflect solar rays, keeping internal temperatures cool, while the compact form of buildings offers resistance to the strong winds that sweep the island. From Fira's panoramic terrace, accessible through the funicular connecting the port, you can admire the Caldera's entire extension while the sun sets, painting the rocky walls pink and gold. Imerovigli, the god's balcony over infinity. Imerovigli, the Caldera's highest point, offers a unique perspective on the entire volcanic archipelago, earning the nickname Balcony of the Aegean. From here, the gaze spans unobstructed from the small volcanic islands to the infinite horizon, offering that sensation of sublime vertigo that only truly special places can provide. This village's strategic position has attracted over the centuries some of the island's most exclusive hotels, structures that have managed to integrate perfectly into the volcanic landscape without compromising the place's natural beauty. The suites carved into volcanic rock offer a unique accommodation experience, where modern comfort merges with traditional architecture's authenticity. Pyrgos, the hidden jewel of the interior. Away from tourist crowds, Pyrgos rises like a silent sentinel in the island's heart, keeping intact the atmosphere of bygone times. This medieval village, built around the 15th century Venetian castle, represents Santorini's most authentic soul, where local traditions resist the passage of time. Pyrgos' labyrinthine streets were strategically designed to confuse pirates, who frequently attack the Aegean islands. Every curve, every step has a precise historical reason, transforming a simple walk into a journey through the centuries. From the castle's highest point, the view spans the entire island, offering a 360-degree perspective that embraces both the Caldera and the open Aegean. Perissa and the Black Beaches, the eastern volcanic jewels. Santorini's eastern coast guards a unique geological treasure, the volcanic black sand beaches that extend for kilometers, creating landscapes of rare beauty. Perissa and Kamari, the two main beaches, owe their characteristic coloration to volcanic debris accumulated over millennia from successive eruptions. The black sand, composed mainly of crushed basalt and volcanic minerals, possesses therapeutic properties recognized since ancient times. The high concentration of minerals like iron, magnesium, and silicon gives these beaches beneficial properties for the skin, transforming every swim into a true natural thalassotherapy session. The volcanic heart, the Kameni Islands and thermal springs. At the Caldera center, the small islands of Nea and Kameni represent the most evident testimony of volcanic activity still present. A boat excursion to these rocky formations offers the unique opportunity to walk on terrain formed in relatively recent historical times, where every step treads on still young lava rock. The thermal springs surrounding Kameni create zones of naturally heated seawater, where swimming represents an almost mystical experience. The waters, enriched with sulfur and other volcanic minerals, assume yellow-greenish shades that contrast magnificently with the intense blue of the surrounding Aegean. As our journey draws to a close, it's time to reveal the mystery that has accompanied our exploration. The connection between Santorini and Plato's legendary Atlantis is not simply a suggestive coincidence, but rests on concrete elements that archaeologists continue to discover. Plato's description of a prosperous civilization destroyed in one night by a cataclysm finds in the story of Akrotiri and the Minoan eruption an impressive correspondence. The circular arrangement of the Caldera, evidence of an advanced society buried by volcanic ash, the geographical location in the eastern Mediterranean, all elements suggesting how ancient Santorini may have inspired the West's most fascinating myth. Santorini is not simply a destination. It's an open book on nature's force and human resilience, where every sunset tells a millennia-long story, and every stone guards ancient secrets. Now it's up to you to decide, which of these magical places struck you most? Write it in the comments and share with us your Santorini dream. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel to not miss our next journeys discovering the Mediterranean's most hidden treasures.